Okay, guys, so I'm deciding to discuss the Brony rant. I made 5 Brony rants, but I'm going to discuss my first Brony rant that I ever made 2 years ago. So, this is kind of, reflecting on the Brony rant and all the events that transpired afterwards. And I first posted my Brony rant on March 3rd, 2012. And I did wind up making a second part, like late March 2012 or something like that, and the third part in like June, and the fourth and fifth parts were later in the year. But this is mainly talking about my first part, because that's how it started all of this drama, and, it made bronies to attack me and all that stuff. Okay, so let's begin. So, let's start way back to late 2011. My friend came over to my house. I had 2 friends coming over to my house. And we were just having a random conversation. And he was basically talking about bronies and how he's a brony, and he was explaining to me this whole brony thing. And I never understood what it was before. And he explained it to me, and I was like, really? Like, those people exist? And, yeah. That's basically how it started out. But really, there was 3 people in my school who kept doing, these brony things in class and in lunch period, like playing with My Little Pony toys from McDonald's and stuff, like crazy stuff like that. And that just made me decide to make the rant on bronies. And also just seeing those people on the internet that are bronies, like, just acting crazy. So, yeah. So, besides that, those were mainly the things that inspired me to make the rant. So, I'm going to answer this question that's been asked by a few people. Did I expect it to get as much views and backlash as it has gotten? And currently, on one of Gligar 13 Vids alternate channels has it posted, and it has 20,000 views right now. I have a version on there that probably has about 30 or 40. Yeah, but it's really not, but it doesn't really matter, because the original version that was on my channel 2 years ago is gone, because I'm going to tell you why. So, it started getting passed along around the MLP board on 4chan, which I had no idea what, I knew what 4chan was, I didn't really know what it was too much, though. It was weird. I only knew about 4chan from, because I know that's where Anonymous hangs out, the hacker group, and, that's how the whole hacking PSN thing, that's where it spread among 4chan. I didn't know anything else. I didn't know how it worked, the concept of it really too much, and, yeah, I didn't really know about it too much. So, I made the video, and it went from about, a couple of my usual, 100 views that I had back then, and, I still generate that much views per video on average. Because YouTube messes up with their subscriptions, and, yeah, because I'm almost to 1,000 subscribers as of this recording of this video, or upload, or whatever, and the video was gradually increasing in views. So it went from 100 to 200, and it passed the 301 mark. You know how when videos get 301 views, it goes, it generally increases throughout the hours. Every couple hours, the views update. And that's what happened. It went, I saw crazy numbers like 5,000 and like crazy stuff like that. Like at the end, when it was all said and done, it got like, let's say, like in a matter of 2 weeks, it got around, I think 12,000 views. So 12,000 views on that video, and the dislike bar was out. Like, I was still hated back then. Like, I got a lot of dislikes on my videos, even back in the day. But nothing to that degree. And that's what started the whole thing with all my videos getting disliked. Really. So the bronies, flooded my channel. They flooded, the comment section on that video. They flooded my channel. And they went crazy. So, a couple days later, one of the bronies hacked my account. And they took out all my videos. Like, all my videos were taken down. Every single one of them. Except for the Brony Rant. This is another channel we're talking about, so don't get confused, by the way. This is a channel I had. Yeah, I just posted on that channel for whatever reason. And that channel is terminated. And I'm going to tell you the reason why that channel got terminated. Not because I was violating anything, but I personally filed a report against YouTube to take that account down because they were posting my full name. They got my full name, and they got, let's see, what else did they get? My location, I think, and that's about it. Now, they did claim that they had my address, they did claim that they had, like, my phone number, but what happened is why they thought that they had my telephone number and my, address is because when I went on YouTube, I posted, like, fake information on my account, like, telling you, like, what address do you have and what's your number. I made up a completely fake number, so I'm pretty sure if they tried calling the phone number, nothing really happened, or they was calling a poor soul. And if they tried to, and really, they thought they had my address, but they really didn't. And I don't know, they thought they had my address, but if they, it is what it is, really. I was one of the lucky ones, because there are a lot of people who are victims of doxing that had a lot of worse things happening to them. Like, a lot worse things. Look at, I don't know, I mean, there are a couple of victims that are of doxing, like, a lot of bigger YouTubers are victims of doxing, like, people like me who made a video that got a lot of negative attention and got a lot of views and stuff, were victims of doxing. Those kind of people. But, just, comes to tell you that anything can happen on the internet. So yeah.